very pleased to talk about this new project that started the end of April with the Mercato Centrale on the first floor that has been renovated with all products of excellence, and where Lorenzo de' Medici has a new cooking project. When this project was presented to us almost 1 year ago, myself and my brother, the president of Istituto Lorenzo de' Medici, we were very pleased and honored to accept this offer, because we thought, finally, this is going to be a strong instrument for our students to be fully integrated in our community, in the Italian and Florentine community. Because here we are surrounded by Italian people that they are called in a very elegant way the artisans of taste, people that have dedicated their lives to create with raw ingredients beautiful products and samples of sustainable food.
Il progetto è veramente molto interessante, non solo l'aula qui al mercato dove ci sono tutti gli artigiani del gusto, dove veramente sono, insomma, è veramente bello lavorare con dei professionisti di altissimo livello.
Here at the Mercato Centrale, for students that are upper level at culinary arts, there will be the possibility to do internship with the artisans of taste. The students will be able to do lesson inside this beautiful kitchen that is equipped at a professional level. They will also, of course, know all the history of the economical business of the artisans of taste. And also they will be benefit from the market, since it's open 7 days a 7, whenever they want, so that this can become their place too, where they have their Italian friends. We will be offering courses during the weekends to Italian people and tourists. Again, making sure, you know, that this becomes a center to promote culture.
When I heard about this school opening, I thought this is a place that I really have to come and try to show support, because I think that what they'll be doing will be extremely important for the youth of not just Italy, but all of the countries that are interested in culinary arts. And I think it'll be great for tourists, and I think it'll be good for the city.
We have professors of LdM that have been teaching for us many years the culinary arts courses. We have also very well-known chefs that they married the LdM mission, and they are going to collaborate with us and enrich our courses, especially with innovation and future visions of the culinary world.
Con la Lorenzo de' Medici è iniziato un rapporto di collaborazione e di formazione per quanto riguarda tutti i professori, tutti i docenti che con i vari corsi sia teorici ma legati anche alla cucina. Quindi cercare di informarli, ma portare anche un po' di innovazione, diciamo, che al giorno d'oggi è sempre più attuale. Io ho visitato qualche lezione, soprattutto tipo ieri ne abbiamo seguita una, e i ragazzi sono veramente, a parte molto bravi, molto carini, però sicuramente il progetto qui li entusiasma molto. A volte si pensa che magari essendo stranieri vuole solo assaggiare o mangiare, invece io li ho visti anche ieri durante una lezione molto appassionati, fanno tantissime domande legate alla cucina, e penso che sia importante per noi trasmettere un messaggio giusto dei prodotti molto importanti e rinomati in tutto il mondo italiani, ma anche il valore della cucina, della gastronomia italiana.
Lorenzo de' Medici also has established an agreement with Italy. I believe everybody is familiar with this brand. There will be the possibility for our students in Florence and Rome to do internships with them. So students learning all the products that Italy sponsors, they will also be able to present to the foreigners when they come to the shops the history and the brand of this producer, so that they can become more self-confident with their communicative skills and also feel again a part of the community that are promoting, you know, what is about Italian culture and Italian economy.
I think it can be a model, perhaps, of some things that could be done in the States. There are a lot of public-private partnerships that the United States always tries to empower and support, even though the government itself may not get it all involved as far as funding or something like that goes. But it's important for the United States to establish all kinds of ties with Italy.
I think the most important part for the students is experiences this event, this practical activity, because learning, even planning on the books, for sure is not enough. Organizing this event, they had the chance to face a lot of problems and to take the responsibility of achieving the goal no matter what it takes. Because when you promise something to your guests, you have to maintain your promise anyway. So this is the best experience they could have out of this course.
During the event, the hut between art and extravagance, organized by the event planning department at Lorenzo de' Medici Institute, the fashion design department has organized a hat fashion show. We have made also a hat workshop to explain to the students how to create a hat, and we have made an exhibition, a catwalk, a real catwalk in Palazzo Pitti in the Ammanati courtyard. The event has been very successful, and I have to say the atmosphere was very elegant and very charming, and everybody was very happy about it.
After 40 years of experience in the school, I noticed that the students need to be updated about the human behavior. That's why we develop our department of anthropology. We find out that the real problem today is in the language, the way you communicate to the others. And this is not just in the social communication, but is in economical communication, in religious communication, and even the medical communication. So we decided to write in the department a book that is going to emphasize the language, the way you communicate.
The course Contemporary Anthropology, Words and Actions, which is based upon the book of Professor Guarducci, Rediscovering the Word. Now the main focus in the course will be about language, which is one of the main characteristics of being a human being. Now our contemporary society is pervaded by violent words and hate speech, which Professor Guarducci in his book calls toxic language. Now we will study this toxic language throughout contemporary issues like globalization and the use of social media and so on.
Culinarius is a new exciting cooking class developed by Lorenzo de' Medici together with the expertise of CAMNES, the Center for Ancient Mediterranean and Near Eastern Studies. Students not only will learn how to prepare ancient dishes, ancient culinary traditions which have been passed by and inherited by the Etruscan, Roman and Greek traditions that are lively still here in Tuscany, and especially here in Florence. Along with the food preparation, we will also discover the symbology behind these plates, the meanings, the different rituals that accompanied the preparation and also the consumption of these ancient dishes and recipes, and that so much contributed to the modern culinary tradition here in Italy.
At the LdM Restoration Department, starting from this year, we have been selected to collaborate with a charitable group that are working on lyres of ore. Our project is about the silver lyre. We'll be reconstructing the lyre, in redecorating a already built wooden structure with silver sheet. The project will be done by students of the restoration laboratory. Students are involved in the laboratory also with many other works on sculpture, painting, frescoes. They work inside the lab, but they also participate at projects outside the lab, on sites, at villas and churches and different places.
Sto lavorando con il Dipartimento di Italiano di LdM a un progetto sull'italiano L2. Lo scopo finale del progetto è quello di garantire agli studenti che svolgono un soggiorno di study abroad presso LdM un più alto livello di integrazione linguistica e culturale nei vari contesti sociali in cui sono inseriti in Italia, attraverso percorsi didattici che si basano sulle effettive caratteristiche degli apprendenti e sui loro bisogni di apprendimento. Quando l'insegnante si trova di fronte a una classe, sebbene in sede di programmazione abbia elaborato un proprio percorso didattico, sarà, necessariamente impegnato nel ripensare e riadattare il proprio percorso formativo in base proprio ai soggetti, agli apprendenti che si trova di fronte in una specifica classe.
The LdM Professional Opportunities Program is a non-credit experiential learning experience. So it's similar to an internship, but it requires less time, and it's based around the completion of one single project.
I've learned so much more about how to apply what I've learned in classes to courses, and being abroad you learn more about those simple things. So how to interact with someone who doesn't necessarily know the language. You really are learning so much more.
Students are given the opportunity to collaborate with the LdM Institute as well as with local Florentine businesses.
I've been able to work with people from different cultures, not only Italian but also people from the UK, from Canada, from the United States as well. And so I've been able to learn what it's like to work with different people who have different skills and capabilities, and I think that's really helped me and prepared me for hopefully more internships to come.
Well, upon successful completion of the project, students receive a certificate of participation and they can add this international work experience to their resume.
I feel like in my other internships I've done busy work, so they put me in front of a computer. But the difference with here is that they really immerse you in the culture. They really show you how to do what they do. You learn really what the real job is like, so it's been a great experience.
Some examples of the professional opportunities offered are experience in elementary education, graphic design, social media and marketing, and event planning and public relations.
I think that this school in particular does a very good job at that. The students are more integrated into the community, I believe, than in many other schools, and we think that's very important, especially as a consulate, because we find that fewer students get into trouble, frankly, when they're well integrated into the community. And we think that they can give back to the community something. And we don't want the people of Italy to just think that we take from Italy. We want to give something back. And I've always heard good things from Italians about the students at this school.
This experience has really been a great resume builder. I'm excited to show future employers what I've learned here and really bring these new skills to the table, so it should be great.
It's been an amazing experience being able to be in a city that's so full of art and learning all the techniques that they use here, and then being able to do that on my own and learn about it, and now using it for this exhibition here. I think it's mind-blowing. It's really, words can't describe, honestly.
I think it's really amazing to have so many people actually appreciating our art. It's a great opportunity. I'm really enjoying it. I mean, I've shown my work in different places, but I've been here for a year, almost a year, like 10 months. And my painting style has changed a lot, and I'm really excited about it.
From having a different cultural perspective on it. My teachers are from different areas instead of just New York and New Jersey, you know, the tri-state area. And I was able to expand, like in my conceptual painting class, I was able to expand so much further in my abstractions and in my ability to work in series. And in my Italian class, I was able to really just grasp everything recently. And it felt great to be able to communicate with the people I live with, and whereas before I had no communication skills with anyone.
Like every year, the Lorenzo de' Medici Institute has organized a major event for the end of the semester, and this year we had this great opportunity, thanks to the interplay between the Institute and the local authority and community, to make a fashion show nearby the famous Basilica of San Lorenzo in the beautiful square of San Lorenzo in Florence. The event has been very successful. The theme was the dream, so we could play with beautiful fabrics, brocades, tulle, lace, and a lot of beadings, rhinestones, and the atmosphere was really magic. We had a big audience, and the event was very, very important and successful.
Religion and culture in Italy is obviously a very broad topic, and since we are in Rome, I decided to focus on the religious communities. People coming from abroad who decided to live in Rome. 10% of the population of this town is in fact composed of immigrants, and obviously immigrants bring in Rome their culture but also their religion. And this is the reason why in Rome there are Buddhist temples, Hinduist temples, and the mosque that we are going to visit today, and I mean places for worships related to many religious communities. What is very important in this course is to create links between what the students study in class and the city where they live. I decided to organize several visits in order to let the students discover the different places related to the Catholic Church, the Jewish community, and the Muslim community in Rome.
During the golden age of the Grand Tour, young people from Northern Europe, especially from Britain, came to visit Italy because Italy, with Greece, was the cradle of Western civilization. It was quite likely that they might have stopped in a place like Tuscania as they made their way along the road from Florence to Rome. In a certain sense, study abroad is what the Grand Tourists were doing. They were sent by their families to continue their education. Tuscania has a number of advantages over other places where students might study in Italy. It's a very safe place because the community is so small. People know who you are, what you're doing, and know your business can act as a safety mechanism. Being a small community, people are available to help you, and there's a great relationship between the institute itself and the territory. So all of the people in Tuscania will become your friends if you reach out towards them. Those who live in a family-run accommodation situation are particularly privileged because the family looks out for them, treats them like their own sons and daughters, and helps them even outside of the line of duty, because they will go to no ends to make their guests feel comfortable and welcome and at home.